Good evening. I'm Rashida Isaac. On behalf of the entire ICFF team, I'd like to thank you for submitting to the 10th Annual International Christian Film and Music Festival. We are truly honored that you have chosen ICFF to submit your project. This year will mark 10 years of honoring God through your powerful movies, documentaries, trailers, music videos, animations, scripts, and music. We cannot wait for you to join us in Orlando, Florida, on May 4th through May 7th at the Wyndham Orlando Resort. Before I begin the official selections, please stay for the entirety of this video for additional information at the end of the announcements. I'd like to ask for forgiveness in advance, as some of the names may be difficult for me to pronounce. Let's start with the category, Trailer, where we have selected the following. Breaking Strongholds, Season 1. Salvation, RMX. One New Man, a TJCII documentary. One Star Rising. One Star Rising Sizzle. End of Youth. The Battle. Real Life Love Stories. My Brother's Burden. A Moses Prayer for Easter. It's How I See It. Up next is a student film category. We have selected the following. For Heaven's Sake. Eden's Choice. Dad in a Box. Death at Dinner. Jesse's Gift. Shallow Depths. The Remnants. We Killed Megan. Next stop, we have the animation category. We have selected the following. The Clown. Seed, Paradise Lost. The Evening Before Last Christmas. Praise the Maker. The Power of Christ. Roller Peps. Tickleberry Place, children's animation. The Women at Jacob's Well. The Great Controversy Between Good and Evil. Chosen Witness. The Glitch. The Lunch Tent. Torchlighters, the John Newton Story. And The Messiah. Moving forward, we have the TV show category. We have selected the following. Breaking Strongholds Episode 1, Drama Series. Danbury Files. Dinner for Six. Dawn Reese Miracle Stories. Kids Beach Club, Obedience. Letters to Daniel, Proof of Concept TV pilot. Mod Wash Moments with Deanne Elaine. One Star Rising, Episode 5, VIPs Arrive. Preacher Girl TV. Recovery Unplugged with Isaac Hernandez. The End, Season 1. The Youth Group Sizzle Reel. Vindication, Season 2, Episode 1. Women Empowering Women with Jackie and Deidre. Up next is the music video category. We have selected the following. Decisions. Gaslighted. Holy God. Back by Popular Demand. Break Every Chain. Made for Me. Man of Sorrows. Mother and Child. Shine. Still Your Friend. Take Me Away. Wake Up. Lift Him Higher. One Love. Otra. River. Day by Day, a COVID memorial. Santos. Life is like a country road. About time. His last command. It starts with you. Overture. Prodigal Son. PT, the Gospel Spitter. SFTK, featuring MC Nice. Rich Girl. Shine. The Muse and His Angel. The Proposal. Waterfall. We Born to Fly. Who's My Neighbor? SDG. And now for the music category. We have selected the following. Angel by My Side, One Star Rising soundtrack by Mark Moten. Ascension by Iros Young. Blessed Are by Steve Harris. Burn, One Star Rising soundtrack by Mark Moten. Credo by Nicole Green. Destined to Prove by Jared Withrow. Feeling Helpless, One Star Rising soundtrack by Mark Moten. Forsaken by Edge of Destiny. From Patmos by Justin Rizzo. Healer by Jill C. Lewis. Here I Am Again by Andrew Ukoko. Higher by Zoe Sella Smith. I Answer by Andrew Ukoko. I Can't Wait by Laura Suarez. I Don't Know What It Is by Govna Mansion. I Feel God by Lexi Schroll. I Lift My Voice by Laura Suarez. I Want to Change by Brenda Ingram. In the Bulrushes by Steve Harris. It's All Glory by Stephen Brown. Life is Like a Country Road song by Susan Wolf. Lord, We're War Mode for You by Wayne Barnes. Love Never Fails by Andrew Ukoko. Mother and Child by Dan Young. Never Lose My Praise Again by Jethro Francois. New Orleans Boy, One Star Rising soundtrack by Mark Moten. No Ice by Wilfredo. Nothing I Could Do by Stephen Burke. Open Arms by Bethany Becker. Perfected by Andrew Ukoko. Perfected in Weakness by Jennifer Sanabria. Please Stay Holy Spirit by Andrew Ukoko. Praise the Maker single by Serving the Peace. Quen Como Dios, No One Like God by Jennifer Sanabria. Rescue Me by Andrew Ukoko. Same God by Travis Freeman. Shine, One Star Rising soundtrack by Mark Moten. Something More Than That by Annette Denton. The Love That Leads the Way by Stephen Burke. There to the End by Andrew Ukoko. Time to Take That Devil Down by Wayne Barnes. When I Look in Your Eyes by Jennifer Sanabria. White Dream by Amir Hossein Nouri. We've Got Our Praise by Andrew Ukoko. Moving on to the script category, we have selected the following. A Boy Named David by Robert McIntosh. A Merry Nutcracker Christmas by Gina Sims. A Wish for Christmas by John Eden and David Novak. Act Christian by Bethany Brandt. Amazing Grace by Tarita St. Julian. Aren't You the Family by Angeles Milton. Arms of Truth by Mark Moten. At the Mercy of Faith, Terror Version by Samuel Lee Taylor. Before Paul by Kimberly Jade Solomon. Calling of the Paul by William Langlois and Annie Carrillo. Caravan Sam by Stephen Baker. Changes by A. L. Jabril. Changing Score by Bridget. Cocal by J. L. Pope. Coming Home by Teresa Barber and Michael D. McElwin. Courageous, A True Story of Hannah by Hannah Ratman. Dancing in Place by Jean Dukes. David's Star by Matthew Wayne Murray. Dense by Dennis Dowd. Down Memory Lane by Kiara K. J. Wrights Joy. Eternal Legacy by Sandon Yan. Faith House by Victoria Dorshorn. Galaxy Chronicles by Nathan Blay and Leland Clayson. Going Broke by William Langlois. Good Medicine by Victoria Dorshorn. Hard Side of Miracles by Kimberly Jade Solomon. Hope from the Ashes, a 9/11 story by David M. Hyde and Alice Bowden. I Can by Evan Mitchum and Tyler Sansom. Intercessor by Rachel Lang and John Lang. Letters to Daniel, the series by Amy McCorkle and Melissa Goodman. Liztown by Linda G. Bentley. Looking for Morning by Gary Ivey. Love by Design by Katrina Frizen. Mother of Grace and Mercy by Dan Willis. My Brother's Burden by David W. Hewins. No Place I'd Rather Be by Stephen C. Martin. On a Shoestring by Billy Harris. Out of the Flames by Stephanie Hutchinson. Perfect by Christmas by Kimberly Jade Solomon. Prodigal by Gerald Hanks and Oscar Salazar Jr. Reformation by Stephen Morgan McKay and Stephen Alexander Manas. Relentless Love by Sandon Yan. Salem and the Witches of Hollow City by Joe Boy. Saved and Single by Linda G. Bentley. Seed, The Beginning of the End by Rob Skiba. Shepherd's Miracle by Alumba Oba. Spectrum by Brian Merrow. Status Update by Claire Hutchinson. Stealing Mom by Mark Stewart Iverson. Stroke of Genius by Morel E. Randolph. Sugar Creek by Dale Norman Green. The Assassin's Redemption by Amy L. McCorkle and Melissa Goodman. The Christmas Festival by Byron Anderson. The Ebb Tide by LaToya Bryant. The Fiddles of Angels by William Langlois. The Godhead by Kathleen Wolfe, Gary Skirka, and Mackenzie Skirka. The Great Miss Sampson by Evan Purcell. The Guardian by Amy Lee McCorkle and Melissa Goodman. The Last Battle by David J. Pettifor. The Movement by Dina Six. This Wasn't the Plan by Scott W. Darden. Those Days by Raven Smith. Too Much Toad by David W. Hewins. Two Nights at the Pine Street Inn by J. Christopher Haslip. Unfailing Love by Jewel R. Powell. Veil of Shadows by Gary L. Ivey. Who Wrote the Book by Maria O'Brien and Kevin O'Brien. Widow's Song by Jeremiah Munsey. We are almost there, with just a few left. Now for the documentary category. We have selected the following: 1247, Against the Tide, America and the Israel Effect, Beyond the Peak, Born Identity, Breaking Through, Bridge of Roses, the story of Our Lady of the Cape, Camino de Santiago, Faith Walk with Kristen and Peter, Camino Ignaciano, CEO, the documentary, Courage and Conviction, the true story of Christopher Columbus, Cowboys Without Borders, Cycle Breakers, Damaged, Hurt by the Church, Daniel Unsealed 2, Dead Man Running, the Todd Shoemaker story, Don't Breathe This, Enduring Faith, the story of Native American Catholics, Ernie Wolf's testimony, Exaltation, Fathers, Fight for Me, Final Words of World War II, Go, The Kingdom Journey, Mongolia, God, Our Refuge documentary and virtual art exhibit, God, The Ultimate Reality, the epic story, Hello, Orthodox, I Will Rise, I Will Soar, Impact, In Search of Mary, Queen of Peace, Irving's Final Warning, Kidnapped Redemption, Let the Church Say, Lost Without You, Mary, Life After Jesus, The Road to Ephesus, My Home, My Home, Nothing Wasted, Our Neighbors on the Streets, Parade on Rockaway, a small church spreading the gospel in an unconventional way, Return to Palua, Rose Gospel Talk, Send Proof, Song for Hope, Sparks, the Ken Sparks story, Spell Me Out, The Fox and the Fuhrer, The Fox and the Fuhrer, how a Nazi ally saved 50,000 Jews, The Jets, Making It Real, The Price of Legacy, Wrestling with a Dynasty, The Resurgence of Anti-Semitism in the United States, How Did We Get Here and How Do We Stop It? The War of Sobriety and Dazedness, the story of Pastor Simon Lua and Christian rehabilitation. The Way to Hope, a refugee journey to peace. 3 Timothys. Trial and Triumph, Revelations Churches. Uncertainty, the series, Episode 1. Uncertainty, the series, Episode 2. Valley of the Shadow, the spiritual value of horror. Vital Passage. Walk with me when war comes to your door. We came a long way by faith. Catholic Hill and St. James, the Greater Catholic Church. Welcome to Verve. World Overcomers presents the 2020 documentary, 6-part series. Your Story Is Not Done, Scott's Story. And moving on to the last 2 categories. For the short film category, we have selected the following: A Fall from Grace, Almost Christmas, An Angel's Story, An Ordinary Christmas, Awaken, Ben, Broken Portals, By Grace, Cabinet stories. Cadence. Christmas cheer. Clemency. Dinah. Elbows in. Fallen. Fully known. God's intervention. Gone. Groundwork. Hello, Yesterday, a short, silent film. Hello, Zombie. Holy Zombie. Homeless, not hopeless. Hope. I am Christmas. Indeed and in truth. In the footsteps of the Holy Bible. Inherited. Insight. Last text from Eden. Life is my choice. Lucifer and the Father. Mahogany's Revelation. Mary versus Joseph. Meanwhile in America 3. Meanwhile in America 4. Merry-go-round. Of mermaids and men, woven. Of service. One God, one love. Peaches. Petra, short film. Radiant, dawning. SOS. Saving Amelia. C. Service and sacrifice. Remembering 9/11. SFTK. Service for the King, the movie. Someone worthy. Sophia, I love you. Speak. Such a good boy. The Danny Boy trilogy. The Beloved. The Boy Who Ran. The Choice. The Coin. The Decision. The God Can. The Greatest Superhero. The Heart of Camden, the story of Father Michael Doyle. The Long Walk Home. The Master's Call. The Peace of Christmas. The Redemption of Christian Filmmaking. The Shadow of Life. The Sun. The 10 Commandments of God, the 9th commandment. The 10th. The Way. Thirst. To live. To the stars. Trafficked. Troubled. 2 sides of glory. Tyndall typewriters. Uncommon negotiator. Unfinished business. Vain pursuit. We See Her, the story of Sister Maria Rosa Legal, OSF. What's important? When the snow shimmers. Who's watching you? Y'all, The Path. Zoom time. And now the last category of the evening, feature films. We have selected the following. A Match Made at Christmas. A Story for Winter. A Whisper in the Fog. Break Every Chain. Daddy. Dakota Smith and the Search for the Fountain of Youth. Eucharistia. Everything I Am. Family First. For Profit. For Unto Us. From Patmos. God and Salsa. God and Spies. Growth. Home Truths. Honest to God. Hope Lives. I Am Love Christian Movie. I Want Out. Into the Spotlight. Jacob, Broken by God. Love is Not Enough. Mount Hideaway Mysteries. Heartache and Homecoming. My Brother's Crossing. Night Mist. Paul's Promise. Peace River. Princess Cut 2, Hearts on Fire. Princess Cut 3, Beauty from Ashes. Quarantine for Two. Reflections on Salvation. Sheer Pandemic. Shooting Doves. Stealing the Show. The Deliverance of Amy Stronghold. The Gift of Grace. The Girl Behind the Door. The Last Champion. The Least of These, The Graham Staines Story. The Man in the Empty Chair. The Pope Drops In. The Remnants. The Wages of Sin. The Woman at Jacob's Well. They Don't Cast Shadows. To This End of Heaven. Zarephath. Swingless Herb. Once again, I am so sorry if I messed up the title of your name. Additionally, we will be putting the list up on the website at internationalcff.com. If there are any errors, please let us know as soon as possible. So, what does that mean to be selected? It simply means that your submission fits our festival and our judges love them. The next step are the nomination finalists. We will be making the announcements on Wednesday, March 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. We would highly recommend that you purchase your tickets and book your rooms at internationalcff.com. We only have 5 pitch slots left, about 20 ICFF Academy spots, and 60 after-party tickets remaining. VIP Gold is completely sold out, and the VIP tickets are selling lightning fast. Don't miss out and take advantage now if you haven't already done so. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday. May God bless you and your family.